Hi, beautiful people at ShePlace. My name is Miles Borrero, and I'm an NYC-based ERYT 500 plus senior yoga teacher, wellness educator, craniosacral therapist, and author who has been studying, practicing, and teaching the science and philosophies of yoga, meditation, Buddhism, and Tantra for over 25 years. I've helped thousands of people downregulate from the daily stresses and pressures of modern life. As a Latina queer trans person, I'm a passionate advocate for dismantling the systems within ourselves that keep us small. I thought I would record this for you so that people who prefer to watch it or listen to it would have that option. So here goes. When I turned 40, my dad's health took a downturn, and I was struck by the realization that I had been waiting for my parents to die in order to become who I was meant to be. It hit me hard in a visceral, immediate way. I was trading my life, like the actual thing of it, to avoid hurting them. And now I couldn't unknow it. After 40 years of living as a woman, I had to leap, to change, because no matter how painful it would be for my family, staying put had suddenly become unbearable. That's when I began making active strides toward my physical transition. This Pride Month, I am touched and honored to be here celebrating your gorgeous community because being transmasc, I don't get to participate in Women Plus spaces so much anymore. Too often my desire to grow into a fuller expression of myself is viewed as a leaving behind of my womanhood in order to become a man, which in my experience is neither feasible nor realistic. My wish was never to abandon or trade one for the other. That's not how it works. At every point in our lives, we are the composite of all our parts, both the drop of water and the ocean. For me, it was more of a necessary prayer toward wholeness, my wholeness. Remaining committed to the binary of womanhood meant certain things inside me were forced to remain dormant, unexpressed. Over time, this parceling of myself became no longer sustainable, so I expanded. Thank you for holding space for that. When I look at the world we live in, wars raging, extreme divisiveness, rampant destruction, including that of our natural world, and fear, so much fear, I cannot help but wonder, what would it be like with more women plus leaders? That's one of the reasons why this community gives me hope. Financial freedom is directly linked to where and how power is expressed, which means it also plays a big role in social change, allowing Women Plus to become change makers on a larger, more influential scale. In May and June of 2021, a survey conducted by the Human Rights Campaign showed that on average, LGBTQ plus workers made 86 cents to the average person's dollar, with trans, masc, and non-binary people making 70 cents to that same dollar, and trans women a mere 60. By now, many are aware of the inequities and legislative attacks on the trans community, but few grasp what that means in actuality for our lives. There is a crippling financial toll to being trans. While being trans isn't easy, I wouldn't change it for the world. It has tempered me in ways most can't even comprehend, made me better prepared, more motivated, assertive, braver, a better communicator, a better listener, a better lover. It has given me street smarts and social grace and made me insanely resourceful. I have had to learn to use my creativity to survive outside the box and have had to find patience, steadiness, and kindness where there are none. I have been my own advocate, lawyer, philosopher, spiritual guide, and I have had to learn the necessity of maintaining healthy boundaries as well as allowing for forgiveness. As someone who has straddled the great expanse of what humanity has to offer, girlhood, womanhood, in-betweenness, boyhood, confused with gay man dudedom, or as people who can't be bothered to learn pronouns or new terms would say, whateverdom, I have something unique to offer you. All trans people do. It is our gift. We are true innovators who have experienced the world in a broader scope than most have. And doesn't it seem like the world is due for some good old hardcore innovation right about now? This is my invitation to you. In your businesses and lives, continue to hire, uplift, protect, educate yourself about, and pay trans people equitably for our offerings, especially trans women of color. Though we must continue to push for laws that protect our, because we are yours, trans community, there's still a lot we can do within our specific radius to create positive, meaningful impact and relief. Thanks so much, everybody.